movement you're talking about is this, right? Now, it starts with this, the stacked hands position. So if we're using the stacked hands first, we're taking control of a limb and trying to apply an arm bar to it, which is what we did earlier in the kata. It can be a neck crank. A lot of people learn it as a neck crank, which is totally fine. I like to use it as an arm bar. Now, earlier in the kata, when I do the arm bar, it works. So their head is here. So I smash their head, right? Later in the kata, we try it again and it does not work. If you look at what we're doing here, it's the same techniques at a different height. So earlier in the kata, we had a hammer fist and a punch to the person that we armbarred. Now I'm trying the armbar, but the armbar is not working, so he's staying upright. So now my hammer fist is higher and my punch reaches farther, right? So I tried the armbar, it doesn't work, or he stands up out of it, so then I smash him. I do it simultaneously because the technique didn't work. The lock didn't work. If the lock worked, I've got control of him. I can do 1, 2. If it doesn't work, I don't have time. I need to do both at once, right? Now, because this is swinging, it does have the advantage of possibly deflecting and blocking any additional punch he might have, or if he blocks, I can pull it out of the way for my next technique, or I can just scoop his head and go to the next part of the kata, right? There's a lot of variables to consider, but that is generally how I approach that, right? Stacked hands is an arm bar. If it works, this is hitting his head. If it doesn't work, that's hitting his head and his body.